What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back here to the channel. I know these times are rough. It's rocky, it's wild, the market's going crazy, but I've got some things to share with you guys in this video. So give me a few minutes of your time. I'm going to give you guys some major updates, some things we're looking at closely. This is not the time to run for the hills and get out of crypto. This is the time to lock in, pay attention, because in my opinion, this is a massive opportunity. And I know a lot of people will say, oh, that's what everybody says. And listen, I'm going to show you guys exactly why in this video. And it all starts and ends with Bitcoin. You guys know that, right? So smash the like button, subscribe down below, guys. Do not miss out on content we put out here. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I want to take you guys right inside the Bitcoin chart here, all right? And there's a reason why I'm coming here, Bitcoin first. There are some other things I want to talk to you guys about, altcoins, later on in the video. So stick around for that. But if we're looking at Bitcoin right now on the weekly time frame, these are weekly candles, okay? We are still, obviously, this isn't a good thing. We haven't seen a weekly candle like this in a while. It's been, since August, since we had a weekly candle look similar to this. However, when we go into the technicals, the 200-day SMA, right above my picture now, is still sitting at $81,747. It is still a buy signal. This 200-day moving average is the most important moving average to look at when it comes to Bitcoin when we think about us being still in a bull run or a bear market. The bull run, in my opinion, is still on as long as we are above the 200-day moving average. Now, we're not too far off from getting back to our 100-day either, really, in the grand scheme of things, back to 97K. Our 10-day, obviously, that's going to be less data. The most important data point we have, though, is that 200-day moving average, 81.7. 81.7 is what we're looking at. And if you look at the daily here today, where did we wick down to? Here on the daily, 82.1, okay? So that 81.7 was not breached. We are bouncing back up here on the daily right now as we speak. It has been 3 days of hell, though. There's no doubt about it. It sucks. We knew that we were going to get some type of breakout or breakdown from this sideways action. We've been trending sideways for a really long time, right? Just kind of trapped in no man's land. We knew that once consolidation lasts for that long, we're going to get some type of move. Well, we got the breakdown. Trump tariffs are happening. People are, choosing to look at that as uncertainty. They're looking at the feds, what they're going to do with interest rates as uncertainty. It is my belief, though, once we get into the back half of 2025, that the stars could align for us perfectly. And if you remember back in late 2021, that's when the mega run happened. I'm still positioned. Now, I've been taking slow profits accordingly throughout this entire run-up, even late 2024 when we had the major run-up. That's why you always have to take profits, especially from your, lower market cap plays. But at the end of the day, I'm still bullish because there's still growing sentiment, positive sentiment. There's still capital inflow, right? There's still a lot of great things on the horizon, from regulation to Bitcoin strategic reserves. And I know this feels like the end of the road. And who knows? At the end of the day, nobody knows. But what's telling me that it's not the end of the road is, again, all of that sentiment. And eventually by late 2025, we should have more clarity on what crypto is going to look like in terms of regulation, taxes, how it's classified. By that time, I think inflation could be in a much better situation than it is now. We'll know a lot more about tariffs, right? This is, again, just me piecing the puzzles together here, trying to, basically form my thesis. You don't have to choose to, do it this way or that way, whatever. But I'm here to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions. And when it gets better, the crypto market will go up again. Like, this is always cyclical. And there are drawdowns like this in the bull market. It happens all the time. All the time. Remember the double top that we had back in 2021, right? This sort of thing happens. If we go into the monthly time frame for Bitcoin, for example, okay, and we come into, hopefully the monthly will give us something here. Let's at least go to the weekly here. Okay, the weekly's wanting to cooperate with us. All right, let's go into 2021, right? Look at this. We had this mega pullback right here, right? Now, this is a little bit different. We have institutions in here, but this is why I think the sliding scale is even, greater when on the upside, and we're feeling it more on the downside. But look what happened here. I mean, everybody thought it was crash and burn time here for Bitcoin. We dipped all the way back down to 30K after hitting 64, guys. We were down here underneath 30K, wicking down to 28K, and then we catapulted back up and set new all-time highs, right? And look where we are right now. Now, I know we've had a major run up here, but to me, this looks like a big pullback before the next leg up, and perhaps the biggest leg up for Bitcoin, right, in this cycle. That's kind of where I am right now. Now, if things change, obviously, we go back to the drawing board and we stay in crypto. Like, that's the thing people have to realize. My time horizon, especially with Bitcoin, this is why I always talk to you guys about this. Bitcoin makes up a huge percent of my portfolio. Why? Because I'm going to be in Bitcoin and in some form or fashion crypto for the long haul. Like, I'm playing the long game here. All the other stuff that happens in between, right? It's unpredictable. Like, you can, guess right and guess wrong. What I always say is, when you guess right, win big, take your profits, right? But I don't think this is the end of the road. I do not think this is the end of the road. Ethereum has not moved yet. We have not seen altcoins really come to fruition. And all signs are that we're still in a bull cycle, considering there's capital inflow, there's positive news. And from a historical perspective, we're still within this time frame of after a Bitcoin halving, usually things look really good. And we're still not all the way to that peak point from past cycles, right? Looking at that data. So that's where I am right now, guys. I appreciate you all for watching the video. Hang in there. Things will get better. You've got one or two options: leave this market and get left behind at some point, or stay in it and lock in, right? I'm choosing to stay in it and lock in. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys in the next one.